Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is the September wrap up and stats. Okay, let's get into these stats for the month of September because you know I like to make these wrap up and stats videos quick and to the point with just the things you need to know, because at the end there is a chronological slideshow showing you all the books and a little snippet, just a small little snippet of kind of how I felt about some of them. So make sure you check that out. As always, you can check in the description box to see the chapter breakdown because I've gotten that back on point again. So, ooh, my glasses are really dirty, but we're not going to talk about that. So let's jump into these stats right now, okay? So for the month of September, I read a whopping 29 books. Yes, I almost read a single book every single day, or a book a day, because there's 30 days in September, and I read 29 of them. Breakdown for that is I read 12 audiobooks, 17 ebooks, and 3 of them were ARCs. Here's for my ratings. My ratings break down as 1 DNF, 0 1 stars, 1 2 star, 3 3 stars, 15 4 stars, and 9 5-star books. One of my favorite sections of this video, or this type of video, is my blackout section, which is where I read Black authors, and I'm about to go through all the Black authors that I read for this month and their books. Starting it off, I think I'm going in reverse order, but here are the books. We have Santino DeLuca by Kenya Wright, Brutal Bloodline by M. Renee Allen, Dirty Mojito, which is Lunchtime Chronicles number 42 by Amaya Black. We have Where We Found Our Home by Natasha Bishop. Yep. We have Retrograde Forget Me Not by Nicoya Zahn. We have Merlot, which is Lunchtime Chronicles number 41 by Rose Marie. We have My Best Friend's Wish by Blue Sapphire. Then we have To Love a Marine by Renee Mallory. Then we have Consumed by Nicoya Zahn. We have Unexpected Lovers by Blue Sapphire. Oh, can't wait. We have Take Off, which is Take number 3 by Evelyn Sola. We have Take Down, which is number 2 by Evelyn Sola. We have Chocolate and Vanilla Swirl, which is part of the Lunchtime Chronicles number 40 by Casey Martin. Then we have Vanessa Jarrett's Got a Man by LaQuette. And to round off the month, all 15, number 15, which is Tequila Sunrise, which is Lunchtime Chronicles number 39 by Amarie Avant. Yes. All right, so some bookish news. If you have not heard, or if you haven't figured it out, I am re-releasing all of the Patreon exclusive weekly reviews that were like full thoughts, feelings, all of that. Like, I'm not doing any editing to those guys. I'm just releasing them, and pretty much for the majority of the rest of the year. So we have like 90 days or so, give or take, a few less. I think we're down like 89, 9, something like that. But we have about 90 days left in the year. So I have about 50 videos left to schedule for you guys to release. I'm releasing on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. So you can partake in those past reviews, and you'll get new content on Tuesdays, most definitely, because it's my weekly wrap-ups that get posted on Tuesdays, and then possibly on Thursdays, either a fun video or a possible Let Me Introduce You series, which brings me to, I have another season or a bunch new authors that I've interviewed for the Let Me Introduce You series. Yes, I'm super excited. These chats with these authors have been absolutely amazing, and I hope more will submit their interest form, more will respond to emails that I have already sent out, and I can continue to provide that that sort of get to know you, I guess you could say, with new authors and things like that. And word of something I figured out during one of my upcoming uh interviews is that I'm able to sort of just do an audio version with an interview. So if there's any authors that are watching this that are not ready to expose themselves, or not expose, collide maybe the things in their lives. So maybe they have a writing persona and they have a personal persona. If you're not ready to combine those two and you want to just stick with like your logo or your, graphic art that you use for your author persona, I'm able and I am capable of making sure that that interview is just that. It's keeping those two worlds separate, and we're just talking about your books. So, if that was a fear of yours after knowing that I do these interviews, no worries, we can take care of that, and I can help you out with that. I don't know where that was going, but there's that. So, let's get into books that I did love, 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 love this month. Starting us off, we have Vanessa Jarrett's Got a Man by LaQuette. This book was absolutely phenomenal. I am so excited. When you guys see this, you will not have seen my special interview where we kind of dig deep into Vanessa Jarrett's Got a Man. It has been released, so you guys can go get that book because it's absolutely phenomenal. We have a woman that is dealing with her divorce, and then she's approached by someone that wants to protect a loved one of theirs, and kind of brings her to this small town where her friends already live. And if something could go wrong with visiting a small town, it does. But at the same time, that small town feel of everybody knowing your business, it's there. And it was so much fun. It was rom-commy with a little smidget of emotion, and I was just here for it. I was completely here for this story, for this like start of a series by LaQuette, and I loved every single moment of it. Oh my gosh. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Y'all need to go read this book. Next, I'm going to talk about Unexpected Lovers and My Best Friend's Wish by Blue Sapphire. Now, I've been reading Blue Sapphire for a little while now, and these two books, I don't know what it was that made me pick them up, but I was like, let me dive back into Blue Sapphire because I need to know. And then come to find out, this is Blue Sapphire coming back to writing after a bit of a slump, and I was just like, what? What? She has now got me into this like clutch of mafia romance, and these two books right here started me into this family that I was just like, ooh, give me more. There's romantic suspense that goes along with it. There's mafia ties. There's secrets galore. Oh, had me on the edge of my seat through the entire both stories. Has me afraid to read the third book because the third book ends on a cliffhanger for the fourth book, and I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself. But these just put me in this mafia mood, and thank you, Blue, for doing that. I can't wait to read more from this author, and I think you guys should too. Next, we're going to talk about Give Me Love, which is Rose Canyon number 2 by Corinne Michaels. This is sort of, I guess, promoted as a standalone. However, it is part of a series, and this is just my personal opinion, I think you have to read Help Me Remember before you can read this one, Give Me Love, because otherwise, you have no clue what's going on in Rose Canyon, and it doesn't make any sense. Yes, this story is about our sheriff and his secret wife, and them coming back together, second chance, and all that, and dealing with trauma and military life and things like that. But the suspense part of it, which Corinne is crushing and I am enjoying oh so much, you gotta know what's going on to enjoy it, to understand it, to know why it's a suspense from Help Me Remember. So there's that. But I love this book, and I am loving this direction that Corinne is taking with her romantic suspense. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Now we're going to talk about Retrograde Forget Me Not by Nicoya Zahn. And I read both of Nicoya's books that she has out, and I was like, this is the start of a series. Now, her first book is a standalone, but there is a hint at this couple in Retrograde at the end of her first book, Consumed. When I read Retrograde, which Amnesia is not done, or I haven't found, no, I have, like, you guys know, I love Secret Baby, but I also love Amnesia, and not very many people can do Amnesia well. This was an Amnesia done well, and I was here for it. I was like, yes. Like, I haven't read an author that does Amnesia bad, because for some reason, I guess I pick them right, because this author did Amnesia so well. It was just like so beautifully done. We have a married couple where the husband ends up getting into a car accident, losing the marriage to retrograde amnesia, and they get a divorce. And this is their book of coming back together, him working his ass off to get his woman back, because she was like, oh, that's how you want to do? That's what you want to do? You want to divorce me? Okay, not a problem. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go. Go ahead, go do your thing, what have you. And then when he figures out that he was in the wrong for trying to get a divorce instead of, trying to work through his healing process, woo, had me on the edge of my seat. And I was like, yes. I was not a fan of our male character in the beginning, but by the end, I was like, yeah, boy, you worked for that. You earned that love, and I was here for it. Then my final book for my top reads is Quintessentially, and that is by Alethea Romig. Y'all know that I love her, and for the most part, every single book I pretty much enjoy and love, right? So if you are looking for the dark queen of twistiness, you're not going to find it in this book. But that's why I think I loved it oh so much, because it was so just light and sweet, and it's small town, it's second chance, and it's not meant to be twisty and dark and, angsty or anything like that. It is meant to be these two people had a love when they were younger, and then they went their separate ways, and then they come back together, and they grieve together, they experience loss together, but at the same time, secrets are uncovered without being super tragic, and people don't respond in a toxic or unassuming way. They react in a sweet and responsible way, and I was just like, I enjoyed it oh so much. So there is that. At this time, if you know my outro, you can go ahead and jump ahead to that chronological slideshow. If not, here is my outro. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. There's also an author suggestion form and an author interest form if you're interested in joining my Let Me Introduce You series. Down there, hook it up. I may reach out to you, read your books, and then chat with you. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in another video.
It's just a cry. A heart can be broken and still won't let go. Somehow it knows you might come back. Just let me stand in your rain, that torrent of love again. I can still feel you from within. It's getting dark, and you are not there, but I still say goodnight.